Day is today, January 4th, I guess. This particular water crossing right here, I don't know what it is. It's shallow, and it just never freezes up properly. The water it's shallow and it moves fast out here. And I've got another dozen traps or so back there, so I always catch martin back there, so I got a trap there. But it's kind of, you see all these big rocks in here, and rocks that move around or whatnot, especially with a snowmobile. You kind of hate to wreck a rod on your front end on the steering or whatever. Like, I don't mind walking, but I kind of like that business of planned walking. Not machine broke down, leave it behind and lug all your crap out by hand. I think it's about -10 today. Oh man, it's gorgeous. Look at all these trees here. Picture time. They sell these pictures, my goodness. So I'm wearing a little bit lighter clothes today. A little bit more comfortable, but usually what happens is, I don't know, the weather's nicer, -10 or warmer, and the guy just comes back completely soaking wet. But years ago I was hunting Southampton Island in the Hudson's Bay, kind of in the northern tip of the Hudson's Bay, and our Eskimo guides, they said in the winter months when the first cold weather comes, then they wear their seal skin. And then when it gets colder, or is it caribou? First they wear their caribou outfits, caribou skins, and then they wear seal when it gets colder. Stuff that they've sewn together with seal skin. And then when it gets 50 below, then they put on their polar bear gear. True story, man. It's crazy. I was thinking about them the other day. We were, when it was so cold out, what ended up happening was I rigged up a cattle water element that I can take and plug in, and I shove it underneath the motor of my sled just to take some of the edge off. I remembered Chris, we were hunkered in this little tundra cabin, 10 feet by 10 feet. There was 5 of us in there for 3 days solid. She was 30 below, and it was like 900-mile-an-hour wind and just storm outside. So we were listening to these guys telling stories. And Aaron says, he says, when sometimes it gets too cold and you wake up in the morning and you can't get your machine started and you got carburetors froze up, you make sure that you don't let all that coffee go to waste that you've drank in the morning. Flip that hood open on your machine and pee on your carbs to defrost them. Now, I don't know where a guy would start peeing on a froze up 800 Summit, but I don't know, I'm guessing that probably wouldn't end up working out too good. I'm not that mechanically inclined, but oh my goodness, what would a guy do, eh? Sitting there thinking about getting rid of your coffee because your machine is froze up. Oh, it'd be a bad day for sure.